Type 1. Non-verbal reasoning. Look at the two shapes separated by an arrow on the left. The first shape is related to the second one in some way. To the right of these shapes, there's a third shape followed by an arrow and 5 other shapes. One of these 5 shapes is related to the shape before the arrow in the same way as the two shapes on the left are related to each other. You just choose one. Now, if that sounds a little complicated, just look at our first example and think of what you are being shown. You have two shapes on the left. They are related to each other in some way. You're then given another shape and asked to choose which of the 5 shapes has the same relationship to that shape. So, first two shapes. What's happened to the first one to get it to the second one? Well, it has a reflection. It's a horizontal reflection. It's been flipped over to the other side from right to left, but that's not the only change. The fill has also changed. The circle is no longer becomes filled and the semicircle loses its fill. So let's have a look at that shape. The square and the elongated circle, how has it changed? Well, it must flip. Okay, so it can't be E, it's on the same side, okay, and it can't be C because that's on the same side, and also C doesn't have any change of fill. Alright, it can't be B because that's on the same side, it hasn't flipped over, and although A has flipped over, the fill hasn't changed, so it must be D. D, after a series of elimination, is your only possible answer, and there you have it. D is your answer. Let's have a look at another example. The two shapes on the left are related in some way. You are given another shape and asked to choose which of the 5 shapes has the same relationship. So first of all, look carefully at the first two shapes. Now they appear to have come together, but that's not all. The fill has also been reflected. What has once been filled is now empty, and what was once empty is now filled. So let's have a look at our possible choices. Simply eliminate the ones that can't be right. So A and C can't be the right answer because they have changed the position of the shapes. They simply haven't moved together, they've actually changed. So it can't be A or C. It can't be D because you don't have the same pattern with the fill. And it can't be E because again the fill is wrong. The smaller squares in the middle must be shaded in some ways, so it must be B. B is your only possible answer after a series of elimination, so there you have it. B is your answer.